I'm hunting fuzz petals. I think I hear one coming. Howdy folks, thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome to the channel and welcome to episode number 1 of Grumpy's Fuzz Quest. I am Grumpy Mike. You probably already knew that, but this is going to be a series of videos where I do something of a deep dive into fuzz petals. I've gone a long time since the last time I played through a fuzz petal. It's been decades. A long time ago, I decided I didn't really like them, that they weren't for me. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I remember why I decided that. But I'm going to find out because I've already bought 6 fuzz petals. They're sitting in boxes right over there. I plan on getting a few more, quite a few more, as a matter of fact. But I'm going to break it down kind of like this. I'm going to start out with some budget fuzzes, ranging in simplicity up to, adding more switches and knobs and stuff like that. But I'm going to start out with the budget fuzzes first, just to kind of get my feet wet. And I'll move on up the line to some of the mid-range fuzzes, and then again, like I said, on up to some of the more expensive ones. And hopefully somewhere along the way, I'm going to find sounds and tones that I like. But here's the trick. Here's the key to all this. I'm going to be relying on you guys. I'm hoping you will help me along this journey because I guarantee a lot of you have way more experience with fuzz pedals than I do. So starting with this video and in the comments below, the pedal I start out with here, I'm just going to get a baseline of tones and see what it sounds like. And I'll tell you which amp I'm going through and all that. And then from there, I want to see your comments. I want you to tell me what you think, what you think I should be doing. If I'm looking in the wrong place with this one, tell me where I should be looking. All those great things. And I'll tell you, I've got 5 budget pedals. And of the 5, there's one particular one that without even having plugged it in, there's something I'm gonna rip somebody a new one over something I've found with this pedal. So that's a teaser. Just a shameless teaser. You're gonna have to wait for that particular episode to know which one it is, and a good way to do that is to hit that subscribe button right down there and ring the bell for notifications. That way you know when these episodes come out. So again, another cheap plug. I apologize for that. Moving on. Like I said, I'm starting with a budget fuzz today. It's the simplest one of the ones that I've purchased. It is from Cowline. It is the Fuzzy Bear fuzz, and I don't know a whole lot about it. From what I've read, it may or may not be a fuzz face kind of circuit. Who knows? I know it says in the description on Amazon where I bought this that it's supposed to have a germanium transistor. Well, but then you're reading an awful lot of people are saying no, there's no germanium in this. And that's one of those things. Apparently, germanium, or as opposed to silicon or silicone, I guess, or LED, all the different types of components that go into these, they apparently make a difference, and that's part of what I need to learn. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up the Fuzzy Bear. I'll see what it sounds like, see what happens when I twist the knobs, and have a few comments about it. And hopefully, in the next episode, I'll have your comments ready, and I'll deal with that. I'll introduce at least one more, maybe two more pedals into the mix, and we'll all go from there. So let me get this hooked up, and I'll be right back. All right, I've got the Fuzzy Bear all hooked up. I've got the Marshall DSL-40 on the clean channel with the volume maxed out and the gain at about noon. Mic'd with an SM57, and if you'll look right over there at the Fuzzy Bear, you'll see I have the level knob cranked all the way up. And that's because from everything I read on the internet, everyone seems to agree that you pretty much have to turn it all the way up just to get up sort of to unity gain. I don't know if that's true. If they're lying to me, this thing's going to blow me out of the room when I kick it on. But I'm going to believe them, and hopefully everything's going to be okay. So let's go ahead. Oh, and I did want to point out, don't mistake this. This is not a review of the Fuzzy Bear. I'm not reviewing the pedal because I'm the last person on the planet to be reviewing fuzz pedals. I don't know. I'm learning. That's why I'm relying on you guys. This is just to start me off getting a first kind of step into the world of fuzz. This could be completely awful. I don't know. You tell me. And I'll go ahead and kick it on. Not a whole lot of added noise, but of course the guitar's turned all the way down. Let's see. Turning it up. No, no, I'm not getting a whole lot of noise out of it, so that's a good start. I don't hate that. It sounds okay. I think it could be useful in places. I could probably find a place to use that tone. I should probably warm up before I start playing on camera, but other than that, it's not awful. I'm really interested in hearing what this sounds like recorded. I'm not sure if my mic placement on the amp is any good. This is all new territory for me, but I'm gonna chug ahead. I want to see what it sounds like with the fuzz turned back a little bit. See how it is in a more low key setting, because I'm a more low key kind of guy. I just am. See, what I'm hearing is kind of what I don't like about, or what I think I don't like about fuzz pedals. And that's just, they, to me, I've always related fuzz pedals to just sounding sloppy, loose, kind of this loose jaggedness. And to me, I think it takes something away from the musicality of, the tonal pleasantness of the sound, but I can see how that could work in some situations. But let me go ahead and take it 180 degrees. It's at the 9 o'clock position. I'm gonna take it to the 3 o'clock position. Maybe the higher you go on the fuzz, maybe it tightens up a little bit. A little bit, yeah. A lot of sustain. I'm definitely I get the idea that a fuzz pedal can give you endless amounts of sustain. So I see why instead of gain or whatever they'll write sustain. Like is it the Big Muff? It says the knob says sustain. It's instead of gain. Um, that must be it. You tell me. Comment below. Um, I'll just go ahead and crank the thing all the way up. I think there's going to be noise involved. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's the other thing. So, am I going to have to buy a noise gate pedal? Do I need to call Glenn Fricker and get his? I think if I were going to buy a noise gate pedal, I'd probably buy Glenn Fricker's. Um, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure if the all the way up setting on this is a tone that I'm going to want to use, I'm going to have to use a noise gate with it. But let's proceed on. Okay, you'll have to understand. This is my first time plugging into into a fuzz pedal in over 3 decades. I'm gonna rely on you guys. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Maybe this sounds like it's supposed to sound, and you can let me know that too. In which case, it's not really the thing for me, but this is just one, supposedly a fuzz face clone. I've got more to try, and they will be coming up in further episodes. In episode 2, I'll tell you right now, it's going to at least have an offering from Sonic Cake. And turn that noisy thing off. An offering from Sonic Cake, and I don't know, another budget pedal, probably the Moon uh, offering. So, probably 2 more pedals in the next episode. I hope you will join me for those episodes as well. Be sure you subscribe and click the notification bell for notifications. That way you'll know when they come out. And please help me out. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And until the next time, well, let's be good. Let's all just be good. Take care.